Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A major search has resumed this morning for a man missing in waters off Port Stephens. The man was with 3 other people who were fishing off rocks at Fingal Bay on Saturday morning when they were swept into the sea. 2 men and a woman were rescued and treated at the scene by paramedics. However, a man in his 60s could not be found. A multi-agency search for him resumed at 8 this morning. Smoke from a large bushfire at Karua has travelled as far south as Sydney. The fire has burnt through more than 940 hectares since it broke out on Saturday. More than 100 RFS volunteers are working to control the blaze and have successfully undertaken a backburn along the Buckets Way between Captain Hills Creek Road in the north and the Pacific Highway in the south. A high fire danger is forecast today, and residents of Karua and Limeburners Creek are being advised to stay informed and follow their bushfire survival plan. The Buckets Way remains closed between the Pacific Highway and Limeburners Creek Road. The state government has made a commitment to tackling the housing crisis across the state and the Hunter with the launch of Homes New South Wales. The new system collaborates with multiple departments and is said to provide easier access to housing and homelessness services. Newcastle MP Tim Crackenthorpe says they're looking to fix the crisis across the region.
We want to fast-track construction, maintenance and repair of social and affordable homes across Newcastle, and it's different in that we're bringing together housing and homelessness services to the Department of Community Justice with the Land and Housing Corporation and the Aboriginal Housing Office, putting them all together under one roof. That'll make the system a lot more efficient and accessible for people.
It's been revealed Maitland councillors have been made aware of an update about the future of the former Maitland Hospital site, but have been told to keep it to themselves. The hospital site closed 2 years ago when the new facility at Medford opened and is currently being used in a limited capacity by some health teams. Its future will depend on the outcome of stakeholder consultation, but there's still no word on what could happen with the site. Maitland Deputy Mayor Mitchell Griffin has told the Herald they've been given an update about the site, along with strict orders not to share the information publicly. Hundreds of people turned out for a rally yesterday at the Foreshore Park tram sheds in support of the proposed Hunter offshore wind farm project. The rally, organised by peak union group Hunter Workers, was attended by business people, environmentalists and union members who spoke in favour of building the controversial wind turbines. The rally also heard from Ben Ewald from Doctors for the Environment, who told the crowd the threat to marine life from climate change will be greater than the impact of offshore wind turbines. The local Women in Hospitality Scholarship is now entering its 2nd year of running. Designed for women in hospitality leadership and management roles, the scholarship gives recipients the opportunity to gain insights into strategies and connections useful in the industry. AHA Newcastle Hunter President Michael Starkey says the hospitality industry is essential to keeping tourism within the region.
It's really important that we continue to invest in our people. People are the key to our industry. It's the key to creating great experiences for visitors in the Hunter, and it's a key for having people coming back.
Applications for the scholarship open on the 7th of February.
2NURFM Sport.
The Jets women are the talk of the town after coming from 2 goals down to beat Wellington 3-2 in sweltering conditions in Newcastle. Coach Ryan Campbell was forced to make some late changes, with striker Melina Ayres out with concussion and defender Claudia Chico out with COVID. Tash Pryor and Laura Gooch were also recovering from COVID and started on the bench. The win takes Newcastle to 8th spot on 20 points, 1 point outside the top 6 with 7 games to play. Meanwhile, the men's team has been given a shot of self-belief from their 1-1 draw with Melbourne Victory on Saturday. Victory have not lost a game all season and are considered a front-runner for the A-League Premiership. Coach Rob Stanton says they need to maintain momentum to keep in touch with the top 6.
It's a bit of a up-and-down type moment for us for the season, and we've just got to make sure that when we go up, we sort of stay up a little bit higher for a longer period. Just go up and down in key moments in games, and that tends to, you don't get the points that you need, and if you really want to surge quick, you've got to win consecutive games.
And Newcastle para-triathlete Lauren Parker tuned up for the Paris Games with her 6th win in the Oceania title at Stockton yesterday. And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 3, 11, 19, 22, 23 and 29, and the supplementaries are 20 and 30. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.